Buying your first home is a major decision and an exciting milestone. Even though it can feel daunting at times, it has the power to change your life for the better. So if you're looking to purchase your first home and not sure where to begin, start by watching this short video where I will tell you the 9 most common mistakes I see buyers make when buying their first home. Hi, I'm Sandy from eXp Realty in Honolulu, Hawaii. Today I'll be talking about the 9 mistakes buyers make the most when they are buying their first home. So without further ado, let's talk about these 9 mistakes. Mistake number 1 is not knowing your why in purchasing your home. Too many people don't know why they want to buy a home, and I know this sounds a little bit silly, but I've noticed during many open houses that people don't know why they want or need a home. Is it because you need to be closer to work or family? Or is it because your family is growing and you need more space? Or do you need to be closer to a certain school district for your kids? Just by asking yourself why, you can greatly eliminate your confusion. Every person and family has different needs. So are you buying because you need to, or do you feel rushed since the market is hot and everybody seems to be buying a home? Make sure you're buying for the right reasons. Mistake number 2 is not knowing what you want in a home and what you're looking for in a home. Before you start looking at home, sit down and make a list of the features that you definitely need in your new home versus the ones that you wish you had. There's no such thing as a perfect home out there. Every home is going to have good and bad features. Don't expect to find the absolute perfect home. You will quickly learn that you will have to make some compromises on your wish list, but make sure you don't give up the most important features that you're looking for in your first home. Mistake number 3 is that you start looking at homes without consulting a loan officer. I've said this many times, but too many people get too excited and want to jump the gun by looking at homes. But you are setting yourself up for disappointment if you don't know what price range you can afford in reality. Don't make the mistake of looking at houses and falling in love with it and realizing that you can't afford it. On the other hand, you might surprise yourself by learning about the different first-time buyer assistance programs available in your local area to help you with your payment. So always talk to a loan officer. They are your friends. Mistake number 4 is talking to the listing agent and asking them about purchasing the home. I'm not saying anything bad about listing agents. They're great. But you have to remember that the listing agent is working for the seller. That's why they're called the listing agent. Their loyalty is with the seller. You need someone on your side who is not biased to help you get the best deal for you. Mistake number 5 is that you look at too many homes at once. I've had an experience where I drove around a customer all over the island who wanted to look at all the homes on the market. And I can't stress how bad this decision is. First of all, you would just end up confusing yourself and making yourself tired. There's no way you can look at 10 homes and remember all the important aspects about each home. There's a lot to look at when you're shopping for homes, and too many people underestimate this. Keep it around 3 houses a day and make sure you take notes, photos, and videos so you can refresh your memory in the following days to come. Mistake number 6 ties into mistake number 5, is that people only look at the houses one time. If you find a home that you like, go and look at it as many times as you can before submitting an offer. Go at different times of the day to get a different feel of the neighborhood. Going on a Sunday afternoon and going on a Monday evening, you are going to get some different feelings and aspects about the decisions that you're going to make. You might see a lot of parked cars on the street around the neighborhood, or you might hear some noises at night that might bother you. So you just don't know unless you go at different times of the day. Also, if you have a chance, speak to some neighbors about what their thoughts are about the neighborhood. They're living there, so they'll know. You might surprise yourself to find out what the neighbors' insights are about the neighborhood too. Mistake number 7 is that you underestimate the cost of owning a home. Owning a home can be very expensive with different repairs and upkeeps that come in the future. Make sure you understand that before you buy the house. If a house has a large yard, you will need to think about keeping up the lawn and in the yard. The house might require a new roof down the road, or you might need to do some minor repairs before moving in. Always be prepared for the unexpected costs and efforts that it'll take to own a home. Mistake number 8 is that you decide to buy the house, you skip the inspection. I've seen so many buyers, especially in the recent competitive market, try to buy the house without having an inspection. I can't stress how risky this is. Agents are not inspectors, and we don't live in that home. We are not aware of every single thing that could possibly be wrong with the home. You need to hire a professional to go in and inspect the major parts of the house, which could potentially cost you thousands of dollars to repair if they are overlooked. Please don't skip the inspection. There is nothing anyone can do once you waive the inspection and later find out that there was major water damage to your home. You have to protect yourself from these possible pitfalls. And last but not least, mistake number 9 is not asking for help when you need it. Buying a house is not like going down and buying a new phone. It's extremely complex, and there's a lot of things that you need to look at when buying one. Make sure you ask questions when you have doubts. It's a big purchase, and a lot is riding on it. Make sure you don't have any doubts or questions. I always say to my clients, but there is no such thing as a dumb question when buying a house. Even agents don't have all the answers. So the only way to find out is by asking questions. So these are the 9 mistakes that to avoid when you're buying a house as a first-time home buyer. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos in the future.